our first design is going to be the Santa hat. We're going to start with white, and we're going to do kind of like some cloud shapes. Not too thick though, because you have to save them for the red. And one thing I noticed about face painting is, oh my gosh, every kid's features are different shapes and sizes. So, yeah, that one's a tricky one with this, but I think we can do it. Kind of just go over, and it doesn't have to be, you can do short ones, you can do some long ones. Just kind of throw that shape above the eyebrows, generally speaking, and then go ahead and place one over here on the cheek as well. No puffball. And then going to either wash your brush or take a second brush and this. I try not to dip in like dirty water, so I have like my well that I wash things in, and then a separate cup of just like clean water that I only do my first dip in. So I'll load some red and just get it on there. You don't want, generally speaking, you don't want to put your brush on a kid's face and go right back into your paint. I know it's not going to be perfect, and I know with the white and blacks that happens all the time, but I also like rinse this out after every gig also, but generally speaking, kind of one of those good practice things that aren't super strict, but encouraged. So I'll come in just a little bit less. I'll do a little bit of shape. Mostly right now I'm going to kind of just hug, not too closely though, or you'll have some pink on your hands. This side here you can kind of do a loop, maybe another one, and another bump. Kind of just round out this edge a bit. Fill that in. And then here, you can also just take it down and give a little wave, give a little shape to it. You can kind of have it get a little thicker if there's room, depending on where the hairline is. Have it be thicker to thin. When the paint is wet, that is a good time if the kid wants glitter to put that on, because it'll stick when the paint is wet. If the paint is not wet anymore, that's when you can come in with this. Sometimes I'll just do a little accent here, or I can put a little bit on the cheeks, even just some on the bridge of the nose sometimes, or in this empty space here. You can also, if the paint is completely dry, you can put this on the paint, but not if the paint is wet, it will smudge. Just, you know, because it's wet paint. But yeah, that's that. If the line is a million miles long, that is all we're gonna do. If we have time, if, you can take a round brush, and sometimes I'll go into that white. So these are all the things that you can, if we have time, you know, if it's earlier in the day and we don't have a line yet, if kids are showing up really, or families are showing up later, you can always add some kind of highlight, you know, show where the light's hitting it. So one thing about these practice boards is because they're plastic, the water doesn't absorb like your body does. So it takes forever for this to dry. But by now, the paint would be dry on the kid's face. You can kind of do a little highlight like that. You can also go in and outline with black if we have time. Oh, maybe before I do the black, I'll show you one more thing that you can do with the white. They're just little like starbursts. Kind of go up, down, across, across, up, down, across, across, and just kind of throw these in random places. It just kind of adds a little something sometimes. But yeah, you can kind of have it come in up and out of a design. So I don't know, those kind of usually look nice, just kind of placed wherever sometimes. But like I said, that's like all way above and beyond, so you don't have if you felt like it. And if we have a long, long time before, and there's no kids showing up to this thing, which is super unlikely, but just in case if we're slow, you know, it doesn't hurt to do some outlining. You can kind of tuck this to show a little texture, outline this. And yeah, that would basically be it, just outlining the white and the black. And there you have your Santa hat. And it's super cute. And the kids will say, oh my gosh, I love it.